Welcome back to the home front. I'm your host, Reed Galen. Well, everybody, I am here in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. Northern Wisconsin, we have been on the road all week. We have been in beautiful places like Viroqua and Osseo, Eau Claire and La Crosse. Now we're headed over to Appleton and Green Bay before I scoot out of here and head home for a day and then get back on the road to Pennsylvania for Election Day, everybody. But I just want to tell you that I have loved being on the road. I have loved seeing this state. Wisconsin is a small town, guys. Everyone here is never more than, near as I could tell, 2 degrees of separation away from everyone else. And it has this sense of community, I think, that a lot of places probably have, but we don't see enough of, and maybe we don't even feel enough of. And so I have been so happy to get out and meet so many great folks, so many people who are dedicated not only to defending democracy and doing the right thing, but also for defending their towns, their businesses, their schools, in the face of stuff that can be really, really difficult. Look, I think that there is economic data and then there's the lived experience. And I think oftentimes those things don't intersect as often as they should, except when things are bad. And I would tell you this, like reminding myself what a great country this is, getting out. I've been to Michigan, I've been to Pennsylvania, I've been to North Carolina, I've been to Florida, now I've been here to Wisconsin. Guys, it renews my spirit in America. It renews my belief that when we want to, guys, there is nothing that we cannot and will not do together, but together is the real point. And so I have been so blessed to be out here and meet so many great folks and talk to people. We have been on Civic Media, a local radio network here, every day from 12 to 2 live, talking to people, taking calls, and that's been great. I want to thank Todd Albaugh, who's the host of that show, for having me along on his adventure. Guys, we have just 5 days left here. We're running out of time. And as we get closer, just like we are in the red zone in football, guys, time and space are going to compress. Things are going to speed up, right? I thought that Vice President Harris's speech here in Madison, Wisconsin last night was excellent. The crowd was going crazy. You could tell that she was taking in the energy from them. I was on the campus of the University of Wisconsin on Monday, and I know that it's Madison, Wisconsin, Dane County, very, very blue, maybe amongst the bluest counties in the country. But there was a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of volunteers, people fired up and ready to go. Guys, if you can, wherever it is you live, vote early, do it today. If you haven't, make a plan to make sure that you get there early enough on election day to make sure that you don't have to stand in line too much, that you can get that ballot cast and go home, get your popcorn and watch the results, as we will all be with bated breath. Guys, I think that now is the time when there are going to be a lot of surprises, good and bad. Let me start with the good. There was a University of Marquette poll out yesterday and a CNN poll out yesterday, both of which, guys, I thought underestimated the gender gap that appears vis-a-vis female support for Kamala Harris. I think that it is much better than pollsters are reporting or seeing. And that's not because I think they're doing a bad job. I just think it's because the respondents might be nervous about telling people what's really happening. But the idea that Vice President Harris is only leading among women with Donald Trump by 3, 4, 6, or whatever, just doesn't, frankly, make a lot of sense to me, either politically, emotionally, or electorally. And so I think that there are a bunch of women who maybe aren't going to tell their husbands how they're going to vote. I think there's a bunch of husbands out there that aren't going to tell their friends how they're going to vote. Donald Trump's behavior this past week is more of the same. It's not even. It's only noteworthy because he's been doing it for 10 straight years politically, and he's been doing it for 60 years publicly. I think that his campaign knows it's in trouble. I think that's why you're starting to see more of the righteous indignation about whatever thing Joe Biden might have said or anything else, guys, because they know they're slipping away. They know that the tide is turning. The sands are finally slipping out from beneath MAGA's feet. Doesn't mean the fight will be over on November 5th, but it does mean that I think that we have a real opportunity to show our fellow countrymen and women that we do know what we have to do to move forward, and its name is not Donald Trump. So, guys, I'm going to leave it there today. I want to say thanks to all of the good people that I have met while I've been here in Wisconsin. I will update you more as I get to Pennsylvania. I want to thank everybody. Remember that you can always go to jointheunion.us and get involved. Guys, we have 140 partner organizations that need your help. You can find me on Substack, also at the home front, and on YouTube, Threads, and Instagram at Reed_Galen USA, on Twitter and TikTok at Reed Galen. Go to SezUs, SEZ.us, guys. Be part of the social media network for sanity. Sez.us. Get involved, guys. Join us over there today. Everybody be safe. Have a great, happy Halloween, and I'll talk to you next time.